If you have been facing a lot of issues setting up your Fiverr account lately, today's video is going to resolve that for you, because we are going to create a live Fiverr account that Fiverr is going to approve in today's video. So without wasting time, let's get right into it. I'm going to walk you through all this process, everything you need to set or you need to do, and all the step-by-step process that you need to follow to get your Fiverr account approved, so you can become a freelancer on there and make some money for yourself. So with that being said, guys, let's get right on my screen. So I walk you through this process and you can set your Fiverr account up almost immediately after watching this video, right? Now, the very first thing you need to do is to get a new email address that you've never used on Fiverr before, which is something I believe you know. So you get a new email address, and we are going to turn on some settings on our browser so it can be secure and make our IP untrackable, right? And the very first thing you need to do is to come over right here to your Google Chrome and type in add Windscribe to Chrome. So if you add Windscribe to Chrome, you are going to click on this very first one right here, which you can see it's saying remove from Chrome, because I have it right here already on my Chrome browser, as you can see. Then the next thing is to add Ghostry, as you can see right here. So you see these two, remove from Chrome. That's because I have it right here. So you can see the two. Now, the next thing you need to do is to go to this 1.1.1.1, right? So this 1.1.1.1 is going to load up like this, and you are going to download this for any type of computer you are using, being it Windows, Linux, and Mac. Even if you're using phone, you can use your Google Play Store or Apple Store, right? And now I have it downloaded on my PC, so I'm just going to go over to my download file. So I'm going to install that real quick. So right here, I'm installing it and it's just being processed. So I'm waiting for it. Now the installation has been done. I will just click finish right here, and I'm going to minimize this. Then I come back to my browser. I click on these three dots and I click on settings right down here. And the next thing I'm going to do basically is to come over to privacy and security. And the very first thing right here is to click on third-party cookies, and I make sure I block it out. And once that is done, I'm going to go over right here. Then the next thing is security, and I'm going to scroll all the way down. You can see select DNS provider. So I'm just going to choose it, Cloudflare 1.1.1.1. So once this is done, you come back to your U and Google right here, and you type in this cache. You type it right here at the top, then you click on delete browsing data, then you click on all time, then you delete all your cache file. Then once you delete that, it's going to be deleted. And once that is done, we are saved. The next thing you need to do is to make sure your Ghostry is enabled. As you can see right here, you can set one tracker blocked. And then I'm going to connect my Windscribe to UK, which is the country I want to use for my account, right? And you can easily do this with any other country. Just make sure you are on your settings like I've showed you. So now I'm connecting it to London Crumpets, and once that is done connected, the next thing I'm going to go over is to come over to fiverr.com, which I'm on before. So I'm just going to refresh that page. And now the next step you need to do is to identify your skill and the service you want to render. Once you identify that, you are going to come over to word counter like this, or maybe your notepad on your phone, where you will put every details that you are going to use to sign up on Fiverr. You are going to put it down like this. As you can see right here, I have my description, my gig title, my gig description, and also my packages and everything. So I don't want to waste time, because spending much time on Fiverr without any process or just typing can lead to account blockage, right? So that's why I have it everything set up here. And then the other thing I make sure I do is my design, my thumbnail. So it's right here that I use Canva for. So you can design something like this and you are good to go. Now let's get started. When I'm going to come over right here, I'm going to click become a seller, and it's going to show me this page. So I'm just going to click on become a seller, and I'm going to continue with Google. Really simple. Then I'm going to hit this first email, which is the one I'm going to use. I'm just going to hit continue. So, and then it's asking for my name. So I'm going to use, let me just use something simple, basically. Okay, it says, since this has been taken, so let me just put this, and I'm good to go. Now, after that, it's going to say accounts created, and if I come over right here to my mail, I should receive a notification soon. But then let's continue right here. Then I'm going to sell a freelance service next, and the next thing we are going to choose a solo freelancer is next. So we are just going to click on I'm just getting started, because we can't tell the one that is best trigger the algorithm, right? So I'm just going to click finish right there, and I'm just going to complete your seller profile straight up. Right here, I'm just going to click continue. So once I hit continue right here, it's going to take me right here, then continue. Type in your name, which I'm going to use my real name, Yomi Makinde, right? So, and it's going to give me my display name. It's going to ask for my picture, which I'm going to use my profile pics on. I'm going to use it right here. All right, I have my picture. So as you can see, my picture is uploading, and description. So I'm just going to come over right here. I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it right here. Then, really simple. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to come over to the languages. So I'm going to choose English first, and I'm going to choose native and Bengulia. So next, I'm going to choose the other language I can speak. By this time on this channel, you should know I have an idea about Spanish. So I'm just going to find Spanish right here, which is fluent. Then I'm going to search German and French, right? I'm going to put this conversational and French, right? So conversation as well. So now we are good to go on this front page. Then the next thing is to click on continue. Then here you select your, so I've been here for like 2018. Let me put it right there. So I'm just going to select everything I do right here. So just select what's best applied to you. Book editing, I think that's all. Or probably let me just choose something, script writing. Okay, I'm done. So here I'm just going to put writing. Yes, so I'm going to add that. Really simple. I'm going to choose, I'm going to type in writing again, so it can give me all of that one. So I'm just going to click on SEO writing, right here, experts. Then I'm going to search proofreading. I'm going to put experts, copy editing. I'm just going to put that. And I'm just going to stop this article rewriting, experts, article. I'm still going to choose more. Let me do something around content, web content. Yes, web. Okay, let me do content again. So I'm going to have this content editing. So I'm going to choose experts. So just make sure you have every skill you can render that you are going to set gig on. Have it right here. Right? It's very, very important. So I'm just going to see something around rewriting. Okay. Writing. So I'm just going to add these two. And let's just proceed this way. So I'm just going to put in my university right here. So I'm just going to put something like Nigeria, or probably, yeah, I'm going to put Nigeria. Then Okay, as you can see right here. So I'm just going to click this BSc and use with bachelor's degree, and right here I'm just going to choose 2024 and I'm going to add, right? So the next thing I'm going to do right here is to continue, and here we add our phone number. So you are going to make sure you have your phone number. So right here I'm just going to put in my phone number right here so I can verify this process. All right, I have my code. So always make sure you save your number. So in case of any case, you can see my account is verified. So all I'm going to do right here is to set up my security question. I'm just going to put something right here, and I'm going to hit OK at the end. Now you can see my account is verified. So I'm just going to click continue. And here we are going to create a gig real quick, right? All we need to do from this angle is to just copy and paste what I've crafted out right here. So I'm just going to copy this to make the process faster, and it's going to give me this, which I'm going to choose this, and I'm going to choose copy editing, and I'm going to choose English, German, and French. Yeah, I'm leaving Spanish out of that because I'm just going to choose this article and blog post. I'm going to click others, any, and all type, right? So I'm just going to put it right here, then I'm going to put copy, edit, uh, writing, proofreading, writing, and article, right? So I'm just going to put in that, and I'm going to save and continue. So at this point, it's going to ask me for my pricing and my package. So here I like using my paid. I have this basic one. You can decide to use basic, standard, and premium. But me, I like using something light. I'm just going to put majestic, powerhouse, and here I'm going to use platinum. All right, so let me just use basic, right here, powerhouse, and majestic. So yeah, I have it right here. So I'm just going to copy it out. You can see my packages. So right here, I'm just going to come over right here up to 1,000 words, and here I'm going to do up to 3,000 words. And for the last one, I'm going to do up to 5,000 words. So here I'm going to deliver this in 1 day, and this in 2 days, and this in 4 days, right? So here I'm just going to put 1,000 and 3,000 right here and 5,000 right here. Structural editing, I'm going to do all of that for that. Rewriting is very, very important for me. SEO keyword for everything. Feedback, I don't do that. Proofreading, so revision is my work. I can choose it to be unlimited to attract more clients. So I'm going to choose unlimited. AI detection and editing, I'm just going to check mark. Everything plagiarism check, I'm offering that. So yeah, I'm going to charge $10. And for the 3,000 word, I'm just going to charge $35. And for the 5,000 word, I'm going to charge $70 straight up, which is very, very awesome. Or let's do this 5. Or let's do this 5. Let's do this 5. So right here, I'm going to do extra fast delivery for standard. I'm going to, if I want to deliver it in 1 day, I will get additional $10. Okay, no, $5 here. And if I want to do this in 1 day too, additional $10. So save and continue. And the next thing I'm just going to do basically at this point is to write my description, which I have right here already. So I'm just going to copy this out, really simple, and paste it right here. So you can see me preparing this already makes it fast and cool. So now all I'm going to do is just to to edit where I need to edit right here. So as you can see that, so then I'm going to do some keyword stuffing right here. I'm going to bold all of this, which is going to trigger the algorithm, like that is a keyword, and I'm going to light this up. Content is a keyword. So, and then I'm just going to propose this as a keyword like this as well. Just let me make it this way. And then this, I'm going to write this for bullet points, and then I'm going to bold this out. Then also this, I'm just going to italics and color it that way. And now I'm good to go. So I'm just going to pay close attention to everything right here. You can add some FAQ if you want to, but I'm just going to save and continue. And the next thing is going to ask for our requirements, which I'm going to ask a question, and kindly attach the documents you want me to work on. Simple. That's what I want, and I'm going to get in form of an attachment, add, and save and continue. At this point, we are just like 2 steps away to get our account done and know our, which is going to be approved no matter what, because we followed the exact process that work for Fiverr right now. Now, the next thing is going to be our gig image. So I'm just going to come over to my browser right here and download this to my computer. Also, to trigger algorithm, make sure you use your big title or anything as the name of your design. So I'm just going to click download right here, and I'm going to download this in 1.5. So I'm just going to save that. So once I click save, it's going to download straight to my computer, and then all I need to do is come back right here and upload that to my work. Okay, I'm just going to click that off, and it's going to load off right there, and I'm going to save. Once I hit save, you are going to see something like this. You are going to feel, no, I confirm that I'm not a US person. I'm going to save. And the next thing is identity verification. So I'm just going to click verify. So it's going to ask me a simple question. So I'm just going to click this. How do you plan to use Fiverr? So I'm going to use outside of my primary job or profession. Then I'm just going to click this, and I'm going to go back to my gig. So once I get over here, it's going to ask me to publish my gig, which I'm just going to click right there, and I will click on done. And voila, our account is up. And as you can see right here, our account is active and our gig is live. So this is just something basically simple, and you can easily go through step by step. So make sure your account is properly set up and you follow every exact process. And now you are good to go. And I'll see you in the other one, where I share with you how I started online, how I generate income to make money to start and scale online. So see you in that video.